Javier says I'm jamming over here. All right, are we done? Are we streaming on? Yeah, I think we're streaming. Dun, dun. Sorry, guys, 1 second. It's going a little longer than usual. Great, there we go. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. I'll tell you all about what's going on. Got the steaming prompt. I don't know what that means. Hang on. Sorry, it's taking me 1 more second. All right, there we go. So, okay, welcome everybody. Can you see that? We believe in comics. I just want to get moving. So I'm going to race through this so we can get back to the music. Welcome everybody. This is the We Believe in Comics Friday night workshops that we took over from the Believer. It's almost been a year, in a couple of weeks, it'll be a year. And I know, I'm pretty sure Sharon did one in the previous iteration. I'm really happy to have you back. So we're the Sequential Artists Workshop. We're a nonprofit for learning comics. You can find us, all our courses and things like that at learn.sawcomics.org. We've got some new things coming up. Reading and Writing for Comics starts in about a week with Jess Relifson. Romance Comics with Mel Gilman. That's going to start in November, I think. Josh and Hyena starting on Monday. There's only 1 slot left. And next week in this location, we'll have Mel Gilman teaching nature comics. So if you go to learn.sawcomics.org, you'll see those websites or those links there. We'll skip through Josh and Hyena, that 1 slot. There's Jess, there's Mel Gilman. I want to remind everybody about the week-long comics retreat in Gainesville in October 24th to 28th. These are images from the last comic retreat we did. So yes, it's that beautiful there. And you get to read all the comics, etc. Anyway, I hope what you do tonight you'll share on social media with the hashtag Friday Night Comics. And we're at Comics Workshop, and I'll put all this in the chat as well as Sharon's internet handle and stuff like that. You can also find us at members.sawcomics.org. You can share stuff there. What else does this say? Oh yeah, we're a nonprofit. We survive and thrive on tuitions and donations. So if you donated to tonight's event, thank you very much. It helps keep these free. And there's some ways to do that there. I'll skip this one because it's really, well, it's just stuff that we do with some of the money that comes in. We try and give a lot back. So you can take a screenshot or we'll tell you more later. Anyway, keep it PG-13 and enjoy. And I just want to say, look at that great image. And already we're having a great time. So here we are with Sharon De La Cruz. These are some of the books on her website. You'll find her Instagram there at Sharon De La Cruz. And also, you know what, I want to comment this. You've got a poetry comic that has this beautiful image. It's just so great. And I think a lot of people know you from I'm a Wild Seed, but the poetry comics are really lovely too. And I'm going to stop sharing partially because I also want to mention that you and I are going to be on a panel together in Seattle in March. I haven't bought my ticket yet, but anyway.
Same.
But anyway, so I'm really delighted to have you here, and I'm delighted to finally virtually meet you. So I'm going to hand it over to you. I may go off mic or something like that, but in general, just shout if you need me. And when it's time to start sharing, I'll handle all that if you need to, like the screen, whatever they call it. Spotlight. Awesome. There we go. Okay, so take it away, Sharon. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you all for spending your Friday night with me. Like, that's truly the honor here. And yeah, so we'll get started. I'm going to share my screen and let's see if the technology gods are on my side today. Look at that. They like me. All right, cool. I'm just going to make this a little bigger and then hopefully I can share it. Cool. So if you haven't already, and everyone can see this, yeah? Can I get a quick thumbs up? Yeah, beautiful. Okay, cool. So welcome to Musical Comics. Definitely, you know, if you haven't already, grab something to draw on and with, whatever that looks like to you. I really love music, and if my talents, allowed me to, I would definitely be singing if I could, but you don't want to hear that, and I'm not going to make you hear that. So instead of that, I want to draw musical comics with you all. Let me see, next slide. Yeah, this is where you can find me. I'm again Sharon De La Cruz. You can find me at SharonLeeDelaCruz.com, and then that's my Instagram handle. So I definitely want to see what you make. So please tag me in all of it. So what's a musical comic? It's inspired by lyrics from a song, any song. And actually, a lot of like the comics poetry also that I like to do is inspired by wonderful lyrics. So again, my talents don't lay in the writing of those lyrics, but I like to transform them into comics as well. And what does it include? For today, we're gonna try to get to like 4 panels, but honestly, super open, whatever it looks like to you. But we are gonna focus on some sort of like song lyrics. Now, this is of your choosing. We don't have enough time to like go searching for like the perfect song, but if there's like the song that lives rent free in your head, please use that. And definitely that song that like always makes you smile, that's also a good option. What we're gonna do here is literally like comics, right? Like a playful relationship between like the lyrics and the image. And sometimes playful relationships mean like abstract. They can be, more literal or not. And what I like to do is I like to play with memory. So sometimes, the lyrics don't have to be inspired by literally what's happening in the lyrics, like verbatim, or it doesn't have to be, exactly the thing that you did that day when you listened for the first time to this like awesome piece of music, but instead like what memories is it conjuring up for you, right? Like what is it evoking for you? So I'm going to show you one example of how I used some lyrics from a Rita Indiana song. If you don't know who she is, they are a amazing like merengue, basically like experimental merengue musician, and also a novelist. They're really, really dope. They teach at NYU at the creative writing program there. And yeah, just really amazing stuff. So really, the heist sounds a little bit like this, and hopefully this will play. So definitely like Western vibes, right? And just really quickly, this song is about a bank robbery that happened I believe it's in the 60s. I'd have to double check those dates. Actually, no, I believe it's in the 90s. Ooh, now I have to really check those dates, but it's about a bank robbery that happened in Connecticut. And the lyrics here go like this. Well, actually, we can listen to this a little more. And then it goes into... Se roban 7 millones, dice el radio en la mañana, y escapan con el dinero, van de camino para La Habana. Okay, so that's kind of like, I give you a little clip of, a little sample of that. And so basically the lyrics translated in English goes something like, in a Wells Fargo bank, there's an unhinged Puerto Rican man who stole money, and not a bullet was shot. On Albizu Campos' birthday, what a curious way to sing him happy birthday. Herena, who's the person who robbed the bank, landed on the FBI's most wanted list, and all the kids from Capetillo, which is a neighborhood in San Juan, in the outskirts of San Juan, played with their new toys. So the myth is that all of this money was going back to just like to the folks of Puerto Rico, right? So this was an independista, a person who believed that Puerto Rico should be independent, and just, the history of Puerto Rico and colonialism is for another Zoom meeting, but this is really the crux of the story here. And what I did is I took a couple of those lyrics and I created just kind of a 3-panel comic. So, en un tiempo de Wells Fargo, un boricua sin filtro se robó todo lo chavo y ni un tiro disparó. Él era de la natalicio de Albizu Campos, qué manera más curiosa de cantarle cumpleaños. Helena cayó en la lista de los hombres más buscados, y en Campatillo los niños jugaron con sus regalos. And here, actually the first version of these comics, I showed what the steps of Helena robbing the bank. But actually, when I revisited this comic, there was just something like weird and awkward about how I was drawing it. And I was like, this is just not working for me. And I realized what I wanted to do is actually show just a little bit of more of the spiritual, like the spiritual piece of what I feel like Helena was going for, and the social spiritual piece. So this is what I came up with. And so now it is your turn, friends. What you're gonna do is pick a piece of lyric, again, rent-free in your brain, or something that you just heard that you think is pretty awesome, and you are going to create your own. I am going to draw right along with you, and I chose this wonderful musician called Anjimali, and these are the lyrics that I chose here. It says, I celebrate your celebration, I revel in your revelation, I holler in your hallelujah, in plain view your azaleas grew, I believe you now. And just really quickly, maybe we can listen to it.
I celebrate your celebration, I revel in your revelation, I holler in your hallelujah. In plain view, your azaleas grew. I believe you now.
And so you can join me in drawing out these lyrics, but you can definitely, and I encourage you to draw out your own set of lyrics if you have them. And I'm gonna stop sharing my screen actually, and I'll share with you my iPad screen, and then we can just get to drawing. How does that sound? Yeah, thumbs up. Cool. All right,
Cool.
so let's do it. I'm going to share my screen.
Whoa, that is super high tech. If you went from a computer to an iPad without us noticing.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love it.
Okay, great. So here I have my lyrics, and everyone go for it. So you can like put me on mute if you if you need to concentrate and listen to your music, but I'll just kind of like draw along with you all. And I don't have a full-fledged idea of what this is, minus that I did draw, or really, really, really badly sketch out kind of like where I want to go down here. Let me see if I can, yeah. So this is kind of a little bit of the inspiration. So let's see if I can get 4 panels out of here. So we have about like 30 minutes, I think, to draw. So I'm just gonna put Anjimali on, because it's awkward to draw to music and not have the music, so.
After death, after life, I was up half the night. Hurricane never came, not for me, not again. I celebrate your celebration. I revel in your revelation. I holler in your hallelujah. In plain view your azaleas grew. I believe you now. Have I been unyielding? I cross the line to meet you there. Have I been unwieldy? I'll walk the line to meet you there. All desire, all delight, I will give up the fight. All remorse, all regret, I forgive, not forget. I celebrate your celebration. I revel in your revelation. I holler in your hallelujah. In plain view your azaleas grew. I believe you now. Have I been unyielding? I cross the line to meet you there. Have I been unwieldy? I'll walk the line to meet you there. To meet you there. Catalyst light of mine, show me a sign. Catalyst light of mine, now is your time. Catalyst light of mine, show me a sign. Catalyst light of mine, now is your time. Now is your time. I celebrate your celebration. I revel in your revelation. I holler in your hallelujah. You can give your azaleas grew. I believe you now. Have I been unyielding? I cross the line to meet you there. Have I been unyielding? I'll walk the line to meet you there. To meet you there.
Thief in the night, tell the truth, white lies, spread lies. You should be ashamed. Got the chip on your hands. Another man, take off your badge. We all know it was murder, 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 murder. never show fear, even in my eyes. I will always rise in wildfires. I ain't never been scared, even through my tears. I will always care in wildfires. But we will never show fear, even in my eyes. I will always rise in wildfires. I ain't never been scared, even through my tears. I will always care in wildfires.
Being a DJ is hard. All right.
Who was the last artist that you played?
Yeah, let's look
If you
it
could
up.
put that in the chat, that would be awesome.
Yeah. I'll put it in right now.
Hace mucho tiempo le hago caso al corazón y pasan los días, los meses pensando en dolor. Ha llegado el tiempo para usar la razón antes que sea tarde sin quererme parte no. Antes de que salga el sol del acelerador, me vaya sin freno y pierda el control. Nada más seremos dos, tú y acariciándonos en medio del tiempo sin decir adiós. Y solo mírame con ese ojito lindo, que con eso yo estoy bien. Pero vuelto a nacer.
Hace tiempo que no agarro a nadie de la mano. Hace tiempo que no envío buenos días, te amo. Pero tú me tienes enredado. Me envolví, iba por mi camino y me perdí. Mi mirada cambió cuando tus ojos vi. Me vaya lo oscuro, ni me despedí. Yo no te busqué, no. Chocamos en el trayecto. Con tu alma es lo que yo conecto. Tranquila, no tiene que ser perfecto, no. Aquí no existe el pecado y equivocarse es bonito. Los errores son placeres, igual que todos tus besitos. Y solo mírame.
Con ese ojito lindo, que con eso yo estoy bien. Pero vuelto a nacer. Y solo mírame. Con ese ojito lindo, que con eso yo estoy bien. Pero vuelto a nacer. Tú y yo, tú y yo, tú
tú y yo. Yo no me dejo llevar de nadie, yo solo me dejo llevar de tu sonrisa y del lunar cerquita de tu boca. Si yo estoy loco, tú estás loquita, pero baby, como tú no hay otra, no. Quiero regalarte girasoles, ir pa' la playa y buscarte caracoles. Cuando estoy contigo yo no miro errores. Vamos a bailar 200 canciones, nadie me pone como tú me pones. Yo le hablo a Dios y tú eres su respuesta. Aprendí que los momentos lindos nunca cuestan, como cuando me regalas tu mirada y el sol supuesta, y el sol supuesta. Cuando estoy encima de ti, mami, ya me olvido de todo. No hace falta nadie aquí, solamente tú y yo.
Antes de que salga el sol del acelerador, me vaya sin freno y pierda el control. Nada más seremos dos, tú y acariciándonos en medio del tiempo sin decir adiós. Y solo mírame con ese ojito lindo, que con eso yo estoy bien. Hoy he vuelto a nacer. Y solo mírame con ese ojito lindo, que con eso yo estoy bien. Hoy he vuelto a nacer. Rhododendron, night blooming jasmine, deadly nightshade, foxglove renegade. Rhododendron, I can hear you speaking, you can feel me breathing, break my head open. Morning glory, naked boys, limestone Everglade, police barricade, rhododendron. Oh, I can't look back. I lost it all on this one-way track. Don't turn your back on the mainland. Don't turn your back on the mainland. Don't turn your back on the mainland. Rhododendron. Wake up in a field of corn, staring at a sky reborn. Spirit find me, oh spirit guide me, addicted to the higher violence. Full moon maple, Chimico perfume,
we have something like 10 more minutes in order to like share and all that fun jazz. So
Thanks, Sharon.
yeah.
Hold out for more time. Hang in 20 years. Does your milk still turn to rot too soon? Do you still hold souvenirs? And make the millions of sentimental value. House in the bed with the cavity by my side, and nothing left to hold the Is it laced within my DNA to be braced in endless January? Have I become the cavity I feared? Ask me in 20 years.
It's frustrating when you just can't express yourself, and it's hard to trust enough to undress yourself. Just stand exposed and naked in a world full of hatred, where the sick thoughts of mankind control all the sacred. I pause, take a step back, record all the setbacks, fast forward towards the stars and the jetpack. My feet might fail me, my heart might ail me. The synagogues of Satan might accuse or jail me. I got something to say. Oh, yeah. Yesterday's gone, tomorrow's on the way. That name on that birth certificate, that ain't the real me. That ain't the real me. The lies can conceal me. The sunrise and the moon tides and the sky is gonna reveal me. My brain pours water on my tear ducts to heal me. I got something to say. Oh, yeah. Yesterday's gone, tomorrow's on the way. The message grab a hold to every ears it get whispered in. The waters and the bays of New Orleans still glistening. The universe is listening. Be careful why you're saying it. My grandma told me every bed a nigga make, he lay in it. I got something to say. Oh, yeah. Yesterday's gone, tomorrow's on the way. The church, you pray in it. The work is on the outside. Staring out the windows, it's full of songs and housefly. I got something to say. Oh, yeah. Yesterday's gone, tomorrow's on
And then this is the last song, and then we get to share. No, not that one.
Okay, this one's for Gabby. Dreams that you dream of once in a lullaby. Oh, somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, and the dreams that you dream of, dreams really do come true. Someday you wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind. Be where trouble melts like lemon drops, high above the chimney top. That's where you find me. Oh, somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, and the dream that you dare to, oh why can't well, I see trees of green and red roses too. I watch them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Well, I see skies of blue and I see clouds of white and the brightness of day. I like the dark and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands singing, how do you do? They really say, I love you. I hear babies cry and I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than we'll know, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Someday I wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind. Be where trouble melts like a lemon drops, high above the chimney top. That's where you find me. Oh, somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. The dream that you dare to, why can't ooh.
All right. Ooh,
Yeah.
it's time. First, thank you for like letting me DJ for you because this is risky. You know, like one of my favorite things is to just like share music. But
That's really wonderful.
I'm gonna show you what I came up with, and then I'm handing it over to y'all. I'm excited to see what you all have done. I think the first layer is this one. I celebrate your celebration. My second one is I revel in your revelation. My third panel is I holler in your hallelujah. And then my fourth is in plain view, your azaleas grew. I believe you now. Cool. So I'm gonna.
That last one went through a lot of iterations.
It went through a lot, and I'm glad you, you saw the madness. Yeah.
Thank
All
you so
right.
much.
No worries. I'm excited to see what you all
Yeah,
have.
does anyone want to share? Go ahead and raise your hand if you want to share. Usually we have quite a few people at this point. There we go. People are popping up. And there was a lot of chat. That was just a lot of random stuff in the chat. I was really grooving on the way that Zoom was transcribing the lyrics it was hearing. It was hearing totally random things. It was really wonderful, actually. Things I'll probably steal from my own poetry comics at a later date. Okay, anyway, let's check in on, let's see. I think we have Leah, Nina, Megan, and in that order. So we'll start. Are you ready? Here we go. I'm going to spotlight. There we go. Hi there.
Oh, hi.
Ah,
Hi. Thank you so much, Sharon, for heading all of this. Yeah,
my pleasure.
anyway, I just did I did a passage from apologies, allergies. I did a passage from Let's Get It On by Marvin Gaye doing
Mm,
I don't know, because I always feel that if you just take a look at the text of the song, it's just about beginning something. It never really explicitly talks about sex, as we all tend to assume it does. But we're all sensitive people
yeah.
with so much to give.
Wow.
Since we've got to be here, let's live. And these text bubbles are just saying, hey, love, what's up? Okay, easy, easy. Deep breaths. Just take it slow and tell me what happened.
Yeah, that's so beautiful. Thank you.
Terrific. Thank you. And please share that so we can gaze upon it later as well. Share it on social media or something. Thanks. So we'll go to Nina, then Megan, then Jackie. Here we go.
That was so wonderful, Sharon. Thank you so much. I love playing and singing this song by the Indigo Girls that's called Closer to Fine, which is one of their wonderful, amazing songs. So it's, I'm trying to tell you something about my life, trying to maybe give me insight between black and white.
Yeah.
I'm nervous, sorry.
No
And the best you've ever done for me is to help me take my life less seriously. It's only life after all. Yeah. Well, darkness has a hunger that's insatiable, and lightness has a call that's hard to hear. I wrap my fear around me like a blanket. I sailed my ship of safety till I sank it. I'm crawling on your shores.
So beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you. And those strokes look beautiful. So I can't wait to see them. Yeah.
It's the Japanese Pentel brush pen. I love this thing because you can just almost cover things fast.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.
And someone said in the chat, these are, Julie, these are very emotional so far. Definitely. Who is next? Ah, okay, Jackie.
You're muted, Tom.
Thank you.
Oh, the whole time I was muted.
Yes, yeah.
Well, I'll
Sorry.
probably work on this a little more, but I picked Vintage by Blue the Tiger because I've been a hula hoop in my attic for cardio, and I've been listening to that song a lot. So I'm a vintage girl hanging with the flashback kids, and there's somebody maybe in a club or something. I need a vintage boy for my outfit. She's fantasizing about a vintage boy. Always holds the door, but I found him in a mosh pit. Way too dressed to kill, how I feel. She kind of is not into her, but she's into this vintage boy. So
And I like her outfit. That's awesome.
thank
That's
you.
amazing, Jackie. Tell us that song in the chat again, because I missed it. But that was
Yes.
great. Thanks. Megan, if you can come on video, we can spotlight you. Otherwise, we'll go to Susan. Ah, there we go. Here we go.
Sorry about that. I covered my camera. So I did the song Make Me Feel Good by Halocene. I don't know if anyone else knows them. This is sort of toward the end of the song. Can you hear us now? We made it so loud that we're finally found. I kind of went abstract there. No, I didn't for the rest of it. Everything I know has led up to this moment, and I'm finally home.
Nice. Yeah.
Really nice. Thanks. And post these songs in the chat, y'all, so we don't miss them. We can catch up with them later. We'll go to Susan, Aaron, Cassie. Here we go.
Hello, I did Metallica's Sandman.
Nice.
Had Metallica on the brain. There's a relatively recent video of them playing. Gosh, they got old. That didn't happen to any of the rest of us. And then Danny Gregory had been talking about the video of them. So anyway, Exit Light. Or excuse me, let's go again. That should be Exit Night. I wrote it wrong. Enter Light. Take my hand. Off to Never Never Land.
Looks so good. And I even love the way it's like nicely just like scrolling through the same page. That's awesome. Thank you.
Awesome. Susan, we want to see a whole collection of Metallica comics next.
Okay.
All right. We'll go to
Coming right up.
Aaron next. Here we go.
Hi. So I'm going to see if this is going to be able to show up. So it's on a screen and it might be too bright.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we see it.
So strangely, the song is Getting to Know You from The King and I. And I can't explain why, but when I'm in uncomfortable situations, I've realized that I hum or sing this song, either in my head or aloud. And I do it almost without realizing it, but just like in slightly awkward or uncomfortable situations. I find that that's the song that is my soundtrack. No idea why. It's kind of comical.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Amazing.
Thank you. This was fun.
Thank you. That looks so good.
Thanks so much, Aaron. All right, we'll go to Cassie next.
Hello. All right. So I did The Last Resort by the Eagles. The Eagles are one of those bands where I just it's like part of my human essence. So anyways, I didn't do the lyrics. I skipped around a little bit in the lyrics. So I did kind of this tableau of the little story that it tells. So the first one here is where the old world shadows hang. And I did, she packed her hopes and dreams, where they love the land. The chilly wind blew down across the desert. They put up a bunch of ugly boxes, and they watched the hazy sun sinking into the sea.
That's awesome. Those are really beautiful colors.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, Cassie. We'll go to Kate next. Kate, Marlene, and Michael.
I didn't finish with the ink, but my song was Elton John and Kiki D, Don't Go Breaking My Heart.
Nice.
Hang on a second. So Don't Go Breaking My Heart and Elton John and Kiki D's Don't Go Breaking My Heart was the first single my older brother ever purchased. I was very curious about how excited he seemed to be about it. I felt left out when he shut the door to his room. The lyrics, honey, when you knock on my door. But it didn't stay closed forever.
Oh, I love this.
So yeah, the song goes, don't go breaking my heart. You take the weight off me, honey, when you knock on my door. Ooh, I give you my key.
So good. I love it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Great weaving together, Kate. Thanks. All right, Marlene is next.
Oh, you're muted.
Oh, you're muted, Marlene. Can you unmute? There we go.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. And as you've guessed, Simon and Garfunkel. My first one is the opening line. Hello, darkness, my old friend, with a couple under the umbrella in the pale blue light. Then the next one is a vision left its seeds sleeping. I drew a flower with the seeds, and I drew a piano with a different color in aqua because it's a happy color. And renewal of life here in Australia, we are going into spring and summer. And so that's my representation of a change in the season. Next line, the sound of silence is what I'm trying to portray with the clarinet. And the clarinet has its eyes closed and wearing a mask. Then finally, I've got my conductor. He is standing beneath a street lamp as well, conducting the memories of the past. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
I love music. Thank you.
Same. Yeah, thank you.
Thanks so much, Marlene. So we'll go to Michael next, and then Umi, and then Javier. Okay. Michael's.
I don't know. I always feel like I did it wrong.
There's no wrong. As long as there's some music in it, no wrong.
That's the magic I bring to all of my art. I'm only happy when it rains, and I wasn't ready to let go of the character from last Friday of Dead Me. So I don't know, I can't read it backwards, but these are the lyrics to.
You want me to read it, Michael?
I can't read it backwards.
I can read it.
Oh yeah. I'll just say that I used to listen to this album on repeat when I rollerbladed through Central Park in my 30s. And that's why I started with this Dead Me rollerblading.
Actually, I can't read it because before I could read it, but now I can't. But it's okay. Almost is in focus. I only smile in the dark. My only comfort is one night gone black. I didn't accidentally tell you that. I'm only happy when it rains. Pour your misery down on me. You can keep me company as long as you don't care.
So good.
Wow, listen.
Thank you.
Thanks, Michael. So we'll go to Umi and Javier next.
Hi. So my thing is this. This is, I'm gonna put the song in the chat. This is called Tonkobushi, and I don't know who sung this. Probably it was sung in sometime in 1950s. And this is a song about a man and woman, presumably in a toxic relationship. So here he leaves. Kimi to wakarete tada hitori. So after I left you, I walked alone in the night. Kaeri yo michi de tabako o sueba, tate no raita mo oto bakari, namida jimeri de higa tsukanu. So he got this like expensive lighter shit. I'm sorry, a lighter, and then he tried to put the light on, but he was crying so hard, so he couldn't put the lid on. And this is what, so the dark part is actually kimono. I didn't grow up wearing kimono or anything, but so this guy gave her a belt buckle, which is daruma. So it's like a kind of like a, I don't know, toy. But she's fearful, like sleeping alone, and things like あなたのくれた帯留めのだるまの模様がちょいと気にかかる。散々遊んで転がして。So anyway, like she's like, oh, like you gave me the toy buckle, so you probably knock me like the toy and dump me. So, well, but I thought like, well, I don't know. I have no emotional attachment to this song, but somehow it came up. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Amazing, Umi. Thank you. Javier, you are next. Oops, I lost him. You gotta. Oh man, when they lower their hand too fast, they lose it. There we go. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, I lowered my hand too fast. So this was really hard because there's too many songs that live rent free in my brain. But when you said memory, I was like, oh, I have this memory of this song that till this day I'm still listening to in the car. It's like from last year, like I was living with my friend in this tiny home in South Florida, and we would come back from work and we would just like at 11 a.m. I would be like, let's party right now. Let's put some music and dance. And I put the music, and I mean, also an amazing dancer, and she would like begin, and then the music would go on, and the chorus, I mean, would go crazy. Yeah, it's like the chorus is the unknown. Now I'm me like jumping like a crazy person over here. So yeah, fun times.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you, Javier. Sharon, I'm going to put you back on the spotlight and say thank you. This was fabulous.
Yeah, thank you all. And sorry, I was like a little nervous at the beginning. But...
Were you? You're not supposed to tell us. We didn't notice.
Oh, wow. Joke, JK. So thank you all so much. I really want to see all of these wonderful textures, like really beautiful. And I'm glad y'all put forth like just lyrics that, you know, are true to your heart and get you excited. So thank you all so much.
Thank you, everyone. Let's come off mute and give Sharon a hearty goodbye. And thank you.
Sharon, thank you.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Social media, Sharon De La Cruz, and
Wonderful. What a
Comics
blessing.
Workshop and all that stuff. All right.
Oh.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thanks, Job.
Jackie got home. I mean, not Jackie, Jamie.
I did. I made it home just in time to
Jamie.
not do
Yay,
anything.
Jamie made it home. All right.
Yay, Jamie and your
on social media.
puppies.
All right.
Jamie.
Yep, please post.
I will.